All right, congrats on making it all the way this far. You've done most of the hard work, and you should be very, very close to seeing the fruits of your labor. So I'm excited for you. And the Secret Affiliate Machine, I think, is truly the fastest way for you to understand these concepts and actually get yourself moving forward. Now, this step is especially exciting because we're talking about getting floods of traffic. Traffic is effectively the people, right? We need a platform, we need a product, we have all of that set up. Now we need the people. We need the traffic. Now imagine this. Imagine that you started a Starbucks in the middle of Times Square, right? And then another Starbucks in the middle of the Mojave Desert, right? Which one of those is going to perform better? Clearly the one that has all the people, it has, all the traffic, all the eyeballs, all these people who can see that the store is there. There's people walking by every single day in the middle of Times Square. Clearly that's going to perform better than in the Mojave Desert. Also, the Mojave Desert is very hot, and hot coffee is a bad idea for an offer to actually take to that audience, not to mention that there's not that many people. So we want to be getting people who are interested in our product and lots of those people. Now, you might think that you can just go blast on Facebook any offer that you want and that people will buy, but that's really the comparison of being like a used car salesman and walking down the street and randomly talking to people saying, hey, do you want to buy a car? They aren't at that point in time interested in buying that specific product. So we need to go to people who actually want to buy what we have to offer, even as an affiliate product. And that is how we get our conversions to skyrocket. And it's important to understand targeted traffic versus really bad traffic, right? So again, Times Square, lots of people. Out of every 100 people that pass by, maybe 20 people will walk in the door, and a lot of those people end up buying something, right? Those are the economics of conversion. So now we want to actually get floods of traffic. And so let's go back to the lemonade stand. So remember, your buddy Alex, he wants to start the lemonade stand, and you remember that you got 3 of those people out of the 10 flyers that you passed out, that 3 of those people came and bought, right? So we don't want to just pass it out to 10 people. We want to pass it out to 1,000 people, right? Because if all of our economics stay the same and our conversion rates stay the same, and over time we continue to advertise that and grow that machine, then we continue to add more people. So would you rather have 3 people or 30 people or 300 people or 3,000 people buying the lemonade? Clearly you would want more. So while it's great if you were to go out and pass out the flyers, then, as you can see, there's a couple people interested and some of them buy, and so we have this little smattering of people, and that's all great. Some people stop there and then they wonder, how do I actually get this to grow? Well, you don't want to be doing it one-on-one. You want it to grow to the masses. You want floods of people who are interested in buying what you have to give to them. So remember, here's the economics, and then we're going to relate it to your business. 1 cup was $1 and you get 50 cents. So you passed out 10 flyers, 10 people, 5 of those people were really interested at that point in time. And then, maybe some of those people, sampled it, they trialed it, they tasted the lemonade, and maybe 2 of those people didn't exactly like it, or they didn't have the money. So 3 people made the purchase decision and you made $1.50. So to get up to $15, right? We want 300. We want 10 or 100 times or 1,000 times or 10,000 times that many people automatically coming into this machine to buy from us, right? And then all of those people, as you had heard before, if any of those people go out and advertise and they do the same thing, they go advertise the lemonade stand, you get actually paid by Alex as well. He says, okay, hey, thanks for connecting me with more people to promote. I'm going to give you 5% as well. So that's how this truly adds up for you. So again, back to this slide, what you get paid, 40% is for about $40 every month plus 5% on their referrals. So it's a very lucrative and generous program. 100 active users per month gives, and you're also getting the 4K per month, which is awesome, but you also get that dream car that we talked about. So what we need is we need scale and we need interested people. So consider this. If you were to go out to your Facebook friends or whatever, and you talk to them about this thing, eventually you're going to run out of people to talk to. So you don't want to just use your friends and family and be bugging them to be buying some things from you. you want to go to other people who have lists, very hungry lists of people who are, they're emailing with, or maybe they have a large Instagram following or a Facebook following or a Twitter following. And you can go to those people and say, hey, would you mind for just a couple pennies to go tell those people about the lemonade stand? And when those people come in and buy, yes, I'm going to pay you a couple pennies, but I'm going to be making the lion's share when your audience comes and buys my product, okay? Now, let's take a sec and look at the numbers really quick to see how this adds up. Now, you don't want just 10 people, right, to get a flyer to hear about the lemonade stand. You want thousands. And so you want to be using other people's platforms, other people's groups and messages and audiences out there who are saying, hey, look, I've got this huge audience. I've got thousands of people who listen to me when I tell them to go do something. What do you want to promote to them? Then you say, oh, I've got this lemonade stand. So let's go. I'll pay you a couple pennies per person, and you go advertise this to them and then send in 1,000, right? Because we know for every 10 people, 3 of those people would buy right at the lemonade stand. So if we got 1,000 people, then we could understandably get 300 people to buy lemonade, right? And so if we pay him a couple pennies, it makes sense to drive floods of traffic directly to the offer. So in this case, what you want to be getting is clicks. These are online digital advertisers who have very large email lists, and they are, very willing to say, hey, what do you want to promote? You can pay me a couple of pennies per person, and then I will send as many clicks as you want. And a click is effectively people who land on your machine. Those are the people who are going to click a link to see your offer, which is already set up and ready to go. So you want people to be seeing your machine. Now, out of 1,000 clicks, do you think all 1,000 people are going to move forward? Well, probably not. Remember, not everyone is interested in lemonade, but we know that these people have lists of very large audiences, and there's a lot of people that will be interested. So maybe 500 to 600 people are interested. They say, yes, that sounds really, really good. That's what I want. I want to actually get moving forward with this. Now, some of those people might not have any money to buy lemonade or to buy your thing either. And so for you, you really just want the hottest, most interested buyers, because those are the people that are going to stick with you. So what you want to turn into is a machine that has solid economics. 1,000 good clicks. Now, good clicks means that you actually have real people. Now, there are people out there on the internet selling fake traffic. You have to be very, very careful about the traffic that you buy or that you utilize in your business, because you could be some people send fake traffic. They send robots to your site and it looks like a real person, but it's not. So I'm going to show you how to defeat that and to keep yourself very safe. But what we want is 1,000 people, at least. We want, in this example, 1,000 people. So for every 1,000 clicks, maybe 500 or 600 people would be interested. And we want 100 to 200 new trials in our business. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that these numbers are going to be across the board for you. You determine your own economics based on the traffic that you're sending. But here's how this whole thing really lines up. When you get that amount of trials, certain amount of people will stick. Some may fall off, who knows, but at a low estimate. When you're driving in 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 clicks, this is how this truly adds up. A 100 buyers equals $40 per month per person is $4,000 or so per month. Remember, you're making 40% on a $100 purchase, and you qualify for that dream car. Plus, all of those people that are in that same machine, they want to promote and get the same win themselves. So you get an additional 5% bonus every single time that those people refer someone else. That's the truly, truly exciting part. So let's actually do this. So I'm going to show you how to get very hot targeted traffic into your machine very, very quickly, and how to connect with the very best traffic providers on the internet. So your goal and your next steps is to start your traffic account. There's going to be a button down below to actually open this up and start your account, and then you want to send traffic. So again, when you click that button, it's going to take you to one of our favorite places here. It's called Traffic for Me. This is one of the places that we like to use for very clean traffic. Now, again, some people are going to send fake traffic. Traffic for Me is the cleanest and best traffic sender that we've ever seen. with some really, really good conversion rates. Some people might sell you cheaper traffic, but in many cases that is fake bot traffic. This is 100% real. They're English-speaking people from some of the top countries around the globe. In fact, some of the very top traffic providers and networks utilize this source. There's plenty of testimonials if you want to look this up and compare, but I could not possibly recommend this anymore. So what you want to do, you're going to land on a page that looks something like this. You want to start an account. So it says, I just want to buy traffic now. Let me in. Go ahead and click this button, and then you're going to start an account. Go ahead and start a free account. It's going to land you on a page that looks something like this. Now, this is where you can buy campaigns from lots of different providers. Now, they're all over the internet, and they have hundreds of thousands of people on their list. There's plenty of traffic to go around, and they will promote your link to their list. That's the super exciting part, is that you don't have to have just friends and family, or you have to go pass out flyers. They're going to do all of this for you for mere pennies. Sometimes as low as 70, 60, even 50 cents per click. And then you ultimately want to get those people in at that $100, which gives you the 40% commission at $40 or so. So here's how this actually works. You've got a couple different markets here. You've got BizOp, crypto, and MMO. You've got internet marketing, health and diet. Now, if you have other offers that you want to promote, you can choose, because these people have very targeted traffic in these fields. So what we're probably going to do is you can choose either BizOp or internet marketing. I might start with BizOp because you're going to get a lot more options here. Now, premium traffic is really, really good traffic. 80 to 85% of the visitors are going to come from the top 5 countries. That's US, the UK, Canada, Australia, and New Zealand. Those are the hottest buyers that you're going to find across the globe. But this one here is the 100% top 5. So this one here, it's kind of like when you're buying ground beef. There's the 85% pure beef, or there's 100% pure beef. This one here is 100% USA only, and the prices change on these these little categories here. And so what you might want to do is you might want to start with the top 5 email traffic. You're going to see that for 1,000 clicks, we've got 74 cents per click. And again, our goal here is to get 100 people in, ultimately helping us to earn $4,000 per month. And so all you do is pay for these people once and maintain them on your list, and then ultimately in their account. That's how the whole thing kind of adds up. You can also do 100% email traffic. Now these might be a little bit more expensive, but it's going to be actual USA buyers, which can be really, really good. The last option here is the 80 to 85% premium traffic. It's a little bit cheaper for the clicks, about 2 cents less per person. For 1,000 clicks, but you might want to actually just bump this up a couple levels to get yourself the traffic sent in that you need, okay? So let's say, for example, we want to do 100%. We want to really make this count. We're actually going to be investing and growing in our business. And let's say I want to start with 1,000 clicks. So I've got 74 cents per click, which is 100% real people in our top countries, okay? And then what you can do is they're actually going to be sending this to you over time. Now, you very likely want to do a one-time as soon as possible, but you could also choose a specific date later on, but I'll just choose as soon as possible. Then I'll click Order Now. So now we have this order pretty much entirely ready to go. On the next page, after we're done paying, you can pay with PayPal, credit card, or otherwise. You want to go ahead and pay, to get this order started. Then you want to give them the link to your machine. Now, this next step is going to be really important so that you can get the correct link to send your traffic to. Now, after you've already gone in and you've edited your affiliate link and you've got your machine completely set up, then what you need to do is come up to this little link right here. It says visit funnel URL. You can click that to preview your machine to make sure that it's working. You can click that link right there. But over on this link right here, I'm going to click on this. That's going to copy my URL to the clipboard. Now, what that means is it's going to give me the exact link
that I need to provide to the traffic folks so that they can send it to the proper link, okay? So again, you can preview here, or you can just copy the URL and then paste it over when you're asked about the exact link to send traffic to.
Now, once you actually get the traffic moving, it might take, depending on, a day or so, they're actually going to be sending this to their list. You're going to start seeing people moving through your machine. Now, how do we track that? This is what we want to do. Now, this is a brand new machine affiliate account. So I'm going to go over here to stats, and this is where we can track as people move through the system. So right now, we can see that on this brand new machine account, we have the very first page, which you'll see that a unique is actually a unique person. So you should be seeing thousands of people, depending on how much traffic you've ordered, thousands of people coming in here. Some people might come in twice or 3 times. So that's why you'll see different numbers here. Now you can actually change the range of dates and filter people through, but effectively you want as many people as possible, as many unique people as possible to flow through this all the way down to the bottom. And when they get to the very, very bottom, you know that you've got people on your affiliate link signing up underneath you. And that's very, very cool. So how do we check to find out how many people we actually have? Now we're going to go back to the affiliate center. So if I go to the upper right-hand side and click on affiliates right down here, it's going to pull up our dashboard here. And again, this is a brand new account. So I already have several people moving through right now. Currently 5 people are trialing, and I'm about to launch additional traffic to this version as well. You can have multiple accounts if you want. Hopefully you have a brand new account to just focus on this one right now. But you're going to see that you have trials right here. You're going to see how many people are trialing, how many people are sticking with the software as it is, and then you're going to see how much you could be potentially earning on a monthly recurring basis. So this is the area that you can be tracking. We want to be sending them to this link, your custom link, as much as possible to send them there and get them signed up underneath you. And then everyone that they send, also you're going to be getting an override on that. So what you're very likely going to want to do is to be testing and waiting for some results during your first 2 weeks of your first test. You might want to wait a week or 2 depending to make sure that all the links and all the traffic actually comes through. And then you might want to send another batch of traffic, but by that point you're already generating commissions, you're already getting people moving forward, and that is exciting stuff. So you want to be reinvesting in your business to ultimately grow that affiliate base to the stars, okay? So make sure that you are sending that direct traffic. I really do recommend this particular site to help you to get really positive and solid quality traffic into your business. That's really going to help you out in the long run. So we'll go ahead and have one more step after this to make sure that everything is moving forward and ticking, but make sure that right now you click below to grab your own traffic package. That's how things are going to move forward for you very, very quickly. We'll see you on the next page.